Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? Toasty here, Get Burnt, and today I'm going to be talking about the new Battle of Z trailer that they released for TGS 2013. So basically, this is an actual English trailer, which is actually pretty cool. I'm glad that they're confirming that this game is going to be in English, because I didn't really know if it would be or not. It would obviously have English subtitles, but I didn't know if it would actually be having English dub. So, but that's a good thing to have confirmed. And the trailer basically starts off with a bunch of animated cutscenes from sort of like Ultimate Tenkaichi's remastered cutscenes, which is pretty cool. I like how I like the art style of it. Same kind of one as Ultimate Tenkaichi's, and I like that about Ultimate Tenkaichi. I like how they had animation cutscenes and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. Had Yamcha narrating it as if, you know, anyone's going to use him in this game, if he's even in this game. But yeah, we saw a bunch of footage. We saw some more Goku footage, of course. We saw SSJ 1, 2, 3, and no, we didn't see 4 actually. But we saw Trunks gameplay. We saw, of course, Piccolo, Gohan. We've seen all of them already. We've seen all of the other Saga battles, like fighting Demon King Dabura, fighting Majin Buu, and fighting Cell, which is pretty cool. I'm glad that they're actually adding everything from DBZ's main storyline. I don't know about GT. They're probably not going to add anything from GT. A lot of speculation has been happening about there not being any kind of GT in this game, and you know, it's not that terrible in my opinion. I would have liked to have GT in this game, you know, just to play around with it, but I guess that they don't really find it necessary since there's such a huge amount of the fan base that say they dislike GT. So I can understand on their that on their part. But basically, yeah, we saw the Hirudegarn boss battle, which is just like the Great Ape King Vegeta boss battle. I can imagine that it's gonna actually be different. Like there's gonna be some probably quick time events in the middle of those battles. I'm imagining. I'm not really sure how they're gonna make the boss battles, because we've only seen like snippets of the boss battles. We've only seen parts where you're just going around them, hitting them as if it's like Raging Blast or something. Yeah, they've shown that you can fight, of course, with 4v4 and all that stuff. Play with 4 players, which is pretty cool. They had Bill's voice actor in this game. Well, in this trailer, they had an English one for him, and in my opinion, he doesn't sound that bad. I could have. There are some voice actors that I've heard that I probably would recommend, but you know, it's not really a huge problem for me, even if he is bad at voice act. Well, not bad at voice acting, but if he doesn't do a great job, you know, whatever. It's not like really a huge problem for me. I don't really care that much about voice acting in a game. But yeah, we've also got it confirmed again now that it's coming out in 2014. So I guess that they pushed the game back, because I remember going on the teamup.eu site, which is the official site for Battle of Z, and it said that it was coming in winter of 2013, and I was like wondering when they're gonna actually release the date, because right now it's coming close into winter I almost said 2014. It's coming close into winter 2013 right now. So I was wondering when they're actually gonna say something about it, but I guess that they are really gonna be releasing it in 2014. Probably, as we've seen already, it's gonna probably be in March, or it's just gonna be sometime in the spring, or sometime early, like even in January or February. But we really don't know. They still haven't released any actual date, so we actually have to keep speculating on that one. I don't know how they're gonna really do that. I think that they're releasing, I don't know. Actually, I really was about to say that maybe they're preparing for the next-gen consoles and making another game for that, but it really doesn't make sense, because at that point, the next-gen consoles will already be released, and this is not getting a port over, at least from what we've seen already. It's not getting a port over from the current gen to the next-gen consoles like some other games are that are coming out later this year. So, we really don't know about this, but yeah, we've seen a bunch of other fights. We've seen Majin Vegeta. We've only seen a cutscene with him, though. We haven't really seen the actual fight happening between Goku and Majin Vegeta. And in my full opinion, this game, I don't know why, but to me, graphically, it does. I don't know. There's something about this game graphically that just rubs me the wrong way. I'm not trying to say it looks bad, because it actually doesn't. I don't know. I think it's because it doesn't look like more anime. I guess like Burst Limit or Raging Blast. Well, 2. Raging Blast 1 didn't look that great in my opinion. But I did like how Raging Blast 2 handled its visuals, and Burst Limit especially. Burst Limit had amazing visuals. But you know, this game, it's different. It's mainly just like Zenkai Battle Royale. There's not really a huge difference. I can see they sharpened up the textures a tiny bit and all that. But there isn't like a massive difference from Battle Royale. But you know, it kind of makes sense that they're making this game, since, you know, people have always been asking, oh man, port Zenkai Battle Royale to the consoles in the US, and now they're actually doing it. So I guess that people are getting what they asked for. So, you know, that kind of makes sense. We've seen a whole bunch of other stuff in the trailer. Like, well, we've seen a few other things in the trailer, not a lot of big stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I really have to say about this. The game, from my personal opinion, looks okay. I don't really know if I'm gonna, well, I know I'm gonna buy it, of course, but I don't know if I'm gonna love it or not. I'm probably not gonna love it that much, but you know, we'll see. They also showed, of course, Broly. They just showed regular Broly, though. Well, not regular Broly. They showed Super Saiyan blue-haired Broly. And they also showed Bardock, which they already have said before that there is going to be some stories that are like what if, I guess, as well as the normal storyline. So I guess that Bardock will be in the game as well, maybe showing off his fight against Frieza or whatever, just like Ultimate Tenkaichi did it probably, showing off in the beginning of the story mode how Bardock fought Frieza, and then not flashbacking, fast forwarding all the way to DBZ. I hope like this game can actually get some kind of DLC as well. I would like to see some new characters, maybe some new costumes even. Also, speaking of costumes, they also did show off the Sage Mode Goku skin, where he's dressed up as Sage Mode Naruto, which is funny because he kind of looks, in my opinion, he looks better with the Sage Mode than than Naruto does, well, with the costume at least. But that's only if you pre-order it, but you probably get to buy it afterwards. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty much it with the whole thing. There's not really a lot more to talk about. They confirmed that there's over 70 characters that are playable, but we've already known this for quite a while. Yeah, so that's it. They have added a few like new sort of attacks like Meteor Chain, Revive Soul, stuff like that, for you to help your teammates during battle, or to just team up on the enemy and destroy them quickly, which is pretty cool. Hopefully when I play online with people, they are going to actually have some sort of a brain cell and, you know, actually play well. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this. You want to see the trailer, the link is in the description. I'm linking you guys to the English trailer, which is also in 720p. I don't know why, but the Namco Bandai EU version is only in Japanese with English subtitles, and it's got only 480p. So I'm gonna link you guys to an HD one, and yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this. Go watch the trailer. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the trailer. I will probably make more videos on this game if more info is released about it. And yes, that is it for me, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this, and peace out.